What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today, this morning, we are here at the Boone Greenway skate park, which just happens to be the only skate park here in Boone, North Carolina. This skate park was built in November of 2021, but because of COVID and other things, I haven't had a chance to get up here. This is actually where my wife, April, went to college. She graduated from Appalachian State, and unfortunately, while I was visiting her up here, this skate park did not exist. I wish this place existed while I was, in college visiting her up here. I'd have a place to skate while I was up here visiting her, but no, of course, after we graduate, they decided to get a skate park built up here in Boone. The skate park is pretty small, but it has a lot to offer, so let's get right into the skate park tour. So first things first, the parking and directions are pretty awful. If you type in Boone Greenway skate park on any maps, it's gonna take you to this parking lot and you're gonna have no idea where to go. There are no signs telling you. You have to walk up this gravel path that says like don't enter, no trespassing, but the gravel path is the way you go to get up here to the skate park. We would not have known where to go unless we followed these people that are behind me using the skate park right now. We just followed them and they kind of showed us where the park was. We would have no idea this was even up here if we didn't follow somebody. So I don't know what they need to do. They need to put it on their website or put signs that say like skate park this way or something if they want people to actually use this facility. That's where we parked. Skate park is up on that hill. No signs anywhere. I mean, and there's a big old gate right here. Like, you'd think you wouldn't go past that, but nope, you go up there, skate park's up top. But that's my main gripe. Let's talk about the park itself. We're just gonna make our way from left to right. On this left side, you've got transition. At the top of there, you've got a little quarter pipe to kind of drop in and pop into the Euro gap, or I guess if you pop up out of the Euro gap, you've got a place to go. And then the middle of this transition is like a pool style coping at the top, which is kind of cool. I'm probably not gonna mess with that today. Transition isn't really my thing, but it's there if you want it. And then right in the middle of the skate park, this is where all the cool stuff is in my opinion. You've got a nice pyramid obstacle, you've got a hip on either side, and on top of that hip, you've got two hubbas, little down ledges on either side of that, which is pretty cool. And then on the other side of that, you have a nice double ledge. I love these types of obstacles. You have a small mani pad and you have a nice ledge. Both of these obstacles are great for either beginners, intermediates, or advanced skaters. I'm gonna get a lot of tricks on that today, hopefully. I love those obstacles. And then right beside of that, you've got a nice round rail. It's long, it's low. Again, good for any kind of skill level. I've said this before, but every single skate park needs a ledge and a rail that is low because everybody can skate. If the ledge is too high or the rail is too high, no one can skate it except the really good people, and it's just not good for anybody. Honestly, those two obstacles alone just make this park for me. And then on the back side of the park, you just got more transition. On one side of this transition, it's probably close to 7 feet. On the other side, it's probably closer to 5 feet. It just kind of gradually gets taller the farther over you go. And that's about it. There's some picnic tables spread off on the side for you to put your things, but they're kind of spider infested because we're like up in the mountains in the woods. So I'm not going to use them. I'm just gonna sit my bag over on the side. But this is the skate park. And just a few little tidbits of information about the park. I already mentioned this was made back in 2021 in November. The park raised, I think, close to $80,000 or something like that to get this built. That was through fundraisers and just local donations and things like that the community came together to get this built. And this is only phase one. There are plans to extend the park in 2023 if they can raise enough money, but it's really just gonna make it just a little bit bigger. They're trying to raise $80,000. I'll have their GoFundMe link down below, and I'll also have their Instagram, which links to their GoFundMe. If you want to donate, I'll probably drop a little something since I'm here skating the park. So with that said, I've never skated this park before, so I can't really give my impressions or thoughts on it until I skate it. So let's go skate it, and then we'll talk about how I feel about the park. Let's go. Okay, first major gripe of the park is this obstacle right here. There's really no good way to skate this hubba, either of these down ledges on either side, because the flat part on top is literally almost the length of my board. So if you come up the ramp, you have a split second to get your feet set on flat to pop to go down this hubba. Now, if you're good, or if you're intermediate or good, you could probably do this, but this is not the hubba to learn on, because there's just no way, if you're learning how to do this, to get yourself set in time to get up onto this ledge, okay? The only other option is to ollie from the bank all the way over onto the hubba on the other side. That's like, honestly, that's probably your best option. I feel like that's probably what's been done the most. I haven't seen any clips of anybody actually skating this. It's obviously been skated, like there's wax and there's grind marks on it, but I just can't see anybody doing that. Like, that is so uncomfortable to roll up, get set, and then pop when you have no space on top. That's a big problem with a lot of prefab parks, because they'll have something like this and a stair set. So you'll roll up, you'll get on top, and you have like a split second to get your feet set to jump down something. In this case, you're hitting a hubba, hitting this down ledge. So not very good. Another complaint, again, about this pyramid section is if you skate this as intended, which means behind you is the quarter pipe. You drop in, you hit this, maybe you do a 180 or something. As soon as you land, you are flying straight into this ledge. So if you're rolling away sketchy and you get wheel bite or something and you fall that way, you're toast. You are whacking that ledge and your body is done. And if you try to skate it this way to avoid the ledge, so this way at least when you land into the quarter pipe, which gives you more time to do things, that still doesn't work because you can't get a good run up because the ledge is in the way. In my opinion, the ledge and that rail is worth it for sure. I would have preferred just transition on this side, transition on that side, just have a rail and this box here, and just get rid of the pyramid altogether. That way you have more space to do everything. But that's just my opinion. See what I'm talking about? You mess up at all, you're running straight into this ledge. Okay, so I've never done this before, but this is the perfect obstacle for it. I'm gonna try to crook on the top ledge, pop off early into a manual on the rest of the bottom ledge. I've never done this, so let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can make it happen. So as a whole, I actually really enjoyed this skate park. I was looking at it at first and I thought I was gonna enjoy it. Then I started skating it and some of the things felt weird. And as you saw earlier, I was already complaining about that middle pyramid section, but I started skating it and I think over time you would get used to it. I mean, I landed the front side flip, I landed the tray flip. Those are tricks that I normally do on the hip. I was able to do them in a reasonable amount of tries. So I think over time, if you skate here, if this is your local, you definitely get used to that and it probably wouldn't be as big of a deal anymore for you. I am also super stoked on the crook into the manual. I've never done that combo before. I've always wanted to do that combo, but there's never been like the perfect obstacle for it. And this thing was it. And I'm so glad that obstacle exists because I just had a great time on it. Crook into manual, I cannot believe I just did that. Like, that is crazy to me. that I can do something like that. And like I said down before, they are going to expand this park once they raise enough money. Down below, I'm gonna have the link to their GoFundMe, so feel free to go and donate to that, just so they can get this park added onto and make it just a little bit more bigger and a little better for the local people up here in Boone. That's gonna wrap up this tour of the Boone Greenway skate park. Let me know down below if you've ever been to this, if you plan on going to this, if you live in Boone and you didn't even know there was a skate park, because the parking here is crazy. Boone, you've got to do something about that. You got to put signs up to let people know where the park is, or it's not going to get used like it should. But if you got something out of this video, please hit that like button. It helps me, it helps the YouTube algorithm, it helps push this video out to other people, and hopefully I can help other people decide if they actually want to come to the skate park or not. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, because I upload every Friday at 8 p.m. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.